Although their most recent Wingman community map entries, Brewery and Dogtown, have just been added in, Jimwood and Angel aren't stamping their only claim to fame on their mapping skills. These are two users who should be a part of everyone's Counter-Strike 2 workshop mapping contributors. Jimwood and Angel are practically responsible for everyone's radars that are included on the workshop. Valve did not include an actual radar generator that works. You might recall in my Radgen 1.0 tutorial with Jimwood. Since then, there have been a couple of version upgrades, thanks to Angel to Radgen version 3.0. Together, Angel and Jimwood have taken it upon themselves to provide the community a tool that has so much flexibility and power it should be a part of the default Counter-Strike 2 workshop tools. Let's do a quick run through of how to create a radar from start to finish. First, make the map that you want. It doesn't need to be fully finished since you can update it at any time. Make sure that you save the map, otherwise it won't be able to open it. Download the Radgen file listed in the description. Extract the exe wherever you want. Run the Radgen program. Be sure to choose a theme that you want. Check out all of these different options. To add all the necessary files, you must create a new Radgen file by pointing it to your already saved .vmap in the content folder. Now open up your material browser and type in Radgen to see all the new Radgen materials. Right-click and go to Recompile in full for them to show up correctly. There are two ways to generate your radar, and using a mix of both methods yields best results. The first method is to have Radgen automatically find paths, bomb sites, rescue zones, along with the buy zones. You can use selection sets for the first method. For example, all the cover that you have on your map can easily be rendered by adding them to a selection set named Radgen_cover. You can actually use props for anything, not just cover, based on their assigned selection set. The second method is to use materials and manually assign them to faces. To do that, select the faces that make up the floor plan of your level and copy and paste special the faces and then apply the path material. Designate the bomb sites using the correct materials and save your VMAP before you click Update VMAP from Radgen to see the new content. Here we see the bomb sites will still need the path materials under the bomb site material to work correctly. Apply these and update your VMAP to see it correctly added. For our buy zone, Radgen will automatically search for it and place it into your minimap. Use the overlap material when you have floors on top of each other. If you have multiple floors, using the multi-level tool will show it on the radar. You can fine-tune the settings for your levels, add multiple levels, and change colors by dragging the bar. There are many more settings that you can play with to get Radgen customized to your liking. Once you are happy with the results, save the final render. Here are two main buttons that you'll need to understand. Update from VMAP will read the VMAP that is associated with the project file and update Radgen with the contents. Save Radar will use the current settings in Radgen to render out any radar images you have enabled in the settings, such as VTEX, PNG, TGA. It then calculates the .txt also and copies both of those files to the correct folders. You can always hop back and forth between saves and even undo and redo individual operations with Ctrl-Z and Ctrl-Y. You can even render a cool 360 view of your minimap using this neat renderer. A huge thank you for Angel and Jimwood taking time spending countless hours creating a program that the entire Counter-Strike 2 community benefits from. Please consider dropping by their Ko-Fi and donating for their efforts using the links in the description.